So today, guys, are you ready? We're gonna get barbarized. This is your everyday Barbie look. So without any further ado, let's get into it. I was actually very inspired by the new Barbie movie by Greta Gerwig, but I love Margot Robbie as Barbie. I think they picked a really good option, and just seeing her in different scenes as Barbie just inspired my heart. And I know it's coming out in July, so I thought this would be super fun to do like an everyday Barbie look, because I don't know about you, but as a little girl I was obsessed with Barbie. More specifically, Teresa was my jam, but that's neither here nor there. It was the Barbie universe. I had, the McDonald's for Barbie. I probably played with Barbies till I was about 12. And also, I didn't really like Ken. I actually had a 90210 character, Brandon. I liked him better as Ken. Yeah, that's all to say that I had such a good time in my childhood. I remember very vividly all the fun memories I had playing Barbie, so I thought we'd have fun and do a little Barbie thing. While we're doing this, I thought I would introduce some of my newer products. So if you didn't see my little short, I have an amazing essay. I've had a pretty good relationship at a boutique in California that's not close, but it's close enough where she can ship things to me. And she travels quite a bit all over the world, and she's so amazing that she actually got me the Rosy Beige primer that's not available in the US. They're not going to release it. So she was in Japan, and while she was in Japan, she purchased this for me. So I did a little short of it. This is not a normal thing that she does, but kind of become friends over the years. So yeah, I was just so blessed, and so I'm going to use that today. Also compare that with something I'm getting very soon, but I wanted to try it for this video. Barbie is very, like extra. She's glamorous. Actually, Barbie's a little bit of everybody. She's your everyday woman, right? First thing I want to do is got the Diva set from Chanel. If you watch like the Inside Barbie movie kind of trailer, kind of goes behind the scenes, actually there's a lot of Chanel bags that Barbie uses, and I thought that was so cute. I mean, of course Barbie would have Chanel, like so yeah, I thought I would bring this out. I have used a few of the things already, but we'll definitely use this little liquid foundation brush, and we'll use the blush brush for what I have planned today. It's Chanel and we need to do it. I also purchased the Diva mirror, which is amazing. Two different mirrors. One is going to be more of a magnified mirror, one will be more of a normal mirror, but it is in the Diva. I just loved this Barbie pink color. Let me just put this on as a primer. The only thing I have on right now is my skincare. Just put this on. Now I have used this primer and I find that I really do like it. It does make me a little more pale initially, but when you put your whatever you're going to put on over top of it, it's fine. It doesn't leave like a white cast or anything like that. But what I do like about it is it does soften, it does blur, and it does keep your makeup pretty nicely. I like to use this one. So far I've used it with many different foundations, but I've been in my summertime phase, so I have really been enjoying the SAIE Beauty. So we're going to do the SAIE Beauty moisturizer. So I'm going to just do that. And this is how I like to do it. I don't need a brush. Like I said, this is a moisturizer. So I'm just going to do this. And I do my eyelids, because you should always have your SPF on your eyelids too. I feel like this is good, which I feel like it is. We're going to move on to more things. Okay, so now we're going to do my eyeliner, my concealer. And we're going to use the SUBLIMAGE concealer. Love it because you just need so little. You really do. It's expensive, but you're going to get a lot. Like I probably have this until it expires in like a year, I'm sure. Because look, I literally just picked up a dab on my finger and look where we're at. So now let's powder. Very favorite Dior Backstage powder. And sometimes I don't powder everywhere, just on my oily spots. Okay, so when I think of Barbie, there was a picture specifically that was, you know, in my thumbnail that inspired me. Barbie always has fabulous lips. And by the way, guys, I have found the most fantastic Barbie pink color for this coloring. Like if you're olive skin, if you're a little on the darker side, it is gorgeous combination. So I've been using it for a while, but I'm gonna debut it here. Very subtle eyes, so it's always the really pink vibrant lips. See, you know, I try to get a little more sparkly because Barbie's always fantastic. I'm going to do a very easy subtle eye because that's typically how it works. Sometimes you'll see it with purple or something of that nature, but since I really want to lean in on an everyday look, the pink lips are going to be the highlight of this whole story. Okay, start with just a regular fluffy brush. You're going to use the Dior Amber Pearl palette, and I'm going to take these two shades here. Okay, now once we're in a place I like, I'm going to find, I'm going to use the Sephora 24 brush. I'm going to use that chocolate color. And I'm just going to put a little in the inner corner. Now, I like this brown from the Dior palette because remember how I said it kind of disappears? That's kind of what I want this to do. I want it to give us a little something, but not a lot of something. I don't want it to be very pigmented. I want it to be present, but just ever so slightly. That's why I chose this palette. I told you this is going to be like one of my favorite palettes because it really is my perfect neutral. It's like just warm enough. And I'm going to use fluffy brush and blend all that together. And one thing I did notice is that in this particular picture, Barbie had a very coolish color here. And so I thought, what better than the Tom Ford Hazy Sensuality palette? And I kind of tested it, and this was a nice color to kind of give me that. I love to play with all the things that I've recently purchased and do play with on a very regular basis. Now this is the wet to dry formula, so I think I'm gonna wet up. Now in the pictures you always see, Barbie has like this perfect shape where you see it just on the inner part where it highlights the eye, but it's very subtle. So I love this little brush, it's perfect. So I'm gonna do these two colors here. So that's that. I have the eyeshadow look that I thought most matched that particular picture of Barbie. So let me do my liner and my mascara off camera because that's really hard to do with you guys here. And if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. I will do that on another video. But in the meantime, BRB. Okay, darling, so I finished all my eye makeup. So we're already feeling a little more glam. Oh, just mascara does everything. That's all I have to say. Now what I'm gonna do is show you something I've been using as a bronzer more recently. I love my makeup collection and I really want to utilize more of it. So this is from last year's Chanel collection, and this is the Eclat Luminaire, and this is in the color Curve Doré. I do believe this was like a fall release if I'm not mistaken, but gorgeous. This little emblem, so beautiful. This colors, let me show you. Just pure gold, like gorgeous. So what I've been doing is I've been just kind of making a blush out of it. Not a blush, but like a bronzer. And so I'll take my bronzer brush and it gives the most beautiful radiance. Now mind you, this is extremely glowy, so be ready for the glow. But instead of like needing to bronze and highlight, I've just been using this. And it's been fantastic. Look at this. It's just beautiful. Especially for the summer months when you want to have that bronze kind of, you know, goddess look. Just like naturally kissed by the sun. So they have two colors that came out. The other was lighter, I think more for fair skin tones. And while I probably could have leaned in on that one, I really wanted this nice deep bronze color, and look, gorgeous. I like to put a little higher up right here. I don't know, I feel like it gives a nice luminous feeling. And so that is my favorite bronzers thus far. Like I said, I've been using it so much. Since it's warmer, I'm a little darker. It is perfection. Okay, now the blush we're going to use today is the Dior holographic color in 22, and I haven't got a chance to use this too much, but I thought this is the time to do it. Let's take that Chanel blush brush, and I like this. I know it's synthetic, but what I like about this brush is I actually was looking for a blush brush that was a little bigger, because the one I typically use, which I love, okay, not ever gonna stop using it, is the Sonia G. It's definitely more densely packed, where this one is not as much. It's very loose. So if I want something to be a little less impactful, I have an option. So when I purchased the Sonia G, the new one that I have, which I haven't really talked about, but the sheer buffer blush, and I've been using this for like cream products, and I'll talk about this on another day. But I was going to purchase another brand brush, but it didn't have enough reviews on it, and I was like, for $60 I want to get a little more reviews. So I'm glad I waited, because good things come to those who wait. It came in the Chanel set, and I was like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. I did a review on this, and it does have sparkle in it. So just know that is going to happen. Let's put it around my nose here. And so pretty over top of this beautiful bronzer. It gives me just the nicest, lightest pink color. The little sheen. So that's that. So that's where we're at right now. And like I said, I want it just ever so slight, because we're gonna focus on the lips. Are you guys ready? This is Barbie, okay? This is the Barbie pink. All my life I've been trying to like perfect, and guys, I found it. Dior 925 and Pink Peony. Okay, it's this beautiful, it's the velvet matte version. This is the color, okay? Love this formula from Dior. And then this is the House Labs. This is the Monster Lip Crayon in Fuchsia Shimmer. Okay, so you already know this is like super duper Barbie pink. So look at these two together. You already know. So let's just try this on. I'm so excited. First, what I'll do is I'll put a decent amount of this on. And mind you, like, I could just do this color if I wanted to. It is very cool based, but look, Look at the glitter in there. And it's not uncomfortable at all, guys. Like, you barely feel the glitter. Like, this is it by itself. It's so pretty, so pretty. And totally could leave it here because this is extremely Barbie pink, okay? But we're doing everyday Barbie. I put a fair amount on where I feel very comfortable with where the color is going. Extremely pigmented. And we're gonna take that, I'm gonna take the Dior Pink Peony and put it over top. Just ever so slightly. Voila, we have it. This is your perfect Barbie everyday pink. This is it. If you've got my skin tone or a little darker, this is it, guys. If you're lighter, you probably could still do it, but it's definitely gonna be darker on you. You could totally rock that just bright pink. If you're more fair, like in the fairer side, blonde hair, things like that, that will work really well for you. But people who are like deeper skin tone, it's hard to pull that off without looking a little bit like extreme, where this is very minimal, but it's still that pretty pink. It is everything, guys. I've been loving, loving, loving. Okay, darlings, so this is the finished look. You can see everything is looking so great. I did finish everything by spraying the Charlotte Tilbury finishing spray just to have everything set, but you see, everyday Barbie. You can be glamorous every day. Super easy, super simple. I hope this video was fun. It was fun for me. I want to do more kind of different characters, perhaps everyday looks. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week, and I will catch you in the next one.